Hi, my name's Vicky. Vicky. This is my coming out story. So I was 15 when I first came out. I can remember. Prior to 15, I was always dating girls, and that was the thing that you did. You went out with girls, and I remember going out with girls. But during that time, I kind of liked boys as well, but I wasn't sure what it meant. And yeah, so a long story short, I broke my virginity at 15, and it didn't feel that great. And then the series called Queer as Folk came out on Channel 4. And I remember watching this series called Queer as Folk, and it was the first time I kind of related to the whole gay thing, the whole homosexuality. I was really excited by it. And I started to question myself, like, does this mean this is what I am, and am I gay? And I remember talking to my best friend at the time about it, saying that I'm really nervous, worried, because I actually like boys more than I like girls. And the girl I was with at the time, I didn't enjoy what it was. Like, my friends were breaking their virginity at the same time, and we were all excited by it, but I didn't have that. And yeah, so through the series of watching Queer as Folk, it kind of gave me more and more confidence on gay identity, on the scene, what gay people did, what it meant to be gay and stuff like that, and it just kind of really opened my eyes. So I can remember I went partying one time, and this guy in a straight club kind of pulled me, and I remember not being scared. I remember not saying no, even though I had a girlfriend at the time, and I went to the back of a nightclub and did my thing. And yeah, for me, that was the best thing I've ever done compared to when I broke my virginity. This was fireworks, and that's when I kind of realised, like, shit, I'm gay. I don't remember being scared or nervous, but it was just like a feeling of kind of release of knowing what I was, and that, yeah, I fancied men. So I kind of discussed it with my best friend, who was really supportive with me, a girl, and she kind of said, you know, to be honest with yourself, to be open with yourself. So I kind of did that, and I knew it came to me having to tell my mum, my family, so because I decided that, yeah, I'm gay, and I wasn't going to hide it, especially because Queer as Folk gave me that confidence. So yeah, it was thanks to Queer as Folk, and I can remember I sat down with my mum and I made her watch Queer as Folk, and I kind of remember saying to my mum, this is kind of like a gay version of Hollyoaks. That's how I styled it out. I said it was Hollyoaks kind of thing. My mum watching it, and she's like, oh Ricky, this is quite deep, why are you showing me this kind of stuff? And I was like, I think I'm trying to tell you that I'm gay, mum. I mean, she's like, oh, finally, you're telling me. I've known you were gay since you were 5 years old. But for me, I wasn't happy. I was quite shocked because I felt I struggled in my teenage year trying to understand that I was maybe gay, and my mum saying that she knew since I was 5. So I did kind of have a bit of difficulty with her in the early stage. But her accepting me was really good. She was really working with it and encouraging that I should just follow my sexuality and be who I am. I remember, however, telling my brother it was very different. My brother's a very street boy, very Caribbean in his ways, and the Caribbean aren't so accepting, or back then in 1997, as accepting of homosexuality. So I had a difficult time with my brother. It's been a long road with my brother, a very long road, and I think if it wasn't for his children, he probably would still be the same, but it was actually my nephew that made him more accepting of my sexuality, because it was my nephew. I was never allowed to tell them that I was gay. My brother wanted to keep it hidden. But I remember I had a partner, and it was Christmas, and I would help them and making sure my partner was involved in the Christmas. So it was like bring the friends kind of thing, and my nephew was 13 at the time, and he turned around in front of everyone, the family, and he said to my brother, like, what's your problem with Uncle Ricky, kind of thing. And my brother's like, what do you mean? He goes, why are you saying this is the friend? We all know that Ricky's gay, and that's his boyfriend. You're his boyfriend, aren't you? And it was like, and I was like, well done you, yeah, he is. And then he told my brother that he needs to get over his issue, that, you know, it's the 2020 kind of time, move on with times and get over it kind of thing. So he's still iffy, but he's more accepting now, and that's thanks to my nephews. But yeah, fast forward, I had a lot of support from my friends, a lot of support from most of my family, and I was quite confident, you know, going about my life, being gay, going partying, having relationships and all the rest of it. But that was my experience. That's how I came out with thanks to Queer as Folk in 1997 on Channel 5. So yeah, that was my story. Interestingly for me, Queer as Folk had no representation, I can't even say the word, for my blackness or my heritage of culture. It was purely my sexuality. So the only thing that queer folk gave me the courage for was identifying myself as a gay man, that's it. And identifying what was gay, what gay got up to, what it meant to be gay kind of thing. But that's it. For me, I'd like to think today's day and age, it's a woke culture, there's a lot more accepting, but I would like to think about me being so open about me being gay, then there's other black mixed race people as well that are out there who can think, oh wow, he's black or he's mixed race and he's open, and that is okay. The advice I would give today is that you've got a better advantage to come out than I did in my time in 1997. It was less accepting, it was more difficult. But I mean, today is a woke culture. You've got so many different gender identities and different sexualities that is out there and exposed. But obviously, you only come out when you're ready and you're sure that you want to. But I would say just grab the opportunity today because it's just so much more accepting. And the more people that just go out, the more tolerant and accepting it will be. Thank you for watching. I hope it helps. Bye.